What's going on, guys? My name is Geek, and today we're going to be breaking down Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow's abilities in Marvel Rivals. That was released when the game fully came out and was one of the newest duelists to the roster. Currently, I am doing all the characters I've not yet done videos on, but also, if you want to see a character I've already done, definitely check out the playlist I have on the channel. But guys, and if you guys want to see my most recent video where I broke down everything coming in Season 2, so definitely check that out. With all the way, let's dive into Natasha's full abilities in Marvel Rivals. Starting off with her melee attack, or her normal attack essentially, is called the Widow's Bite Baton. Basically strike with the enhanced electric batons, and they do about 45 damage per hit. Moving on to her range attack is the Red Room Rifle. Attack with the Red Room Rifle, essentially just her shooting her gun essentially, and it does about 45 damage. But if you're holding down the aiming button or the right click or whatever button you're using on console or PC, essentially it will just switch the Red Room Rifle to their sniper mode to fire high energy rounds, which actually does about 120 per hit. So if you get a good hit on somebody, you should be able to take them out with like about what, 2 hits, or if you have some help with your team to lower the other players, you can definitely just one tap them no matter what. But obviously you have to be really good at aiming. Moving on to her shift ability is essentially the fleet foot, basically just dashing forward, and actually it gives her a kind of a super jump. So you have like a meter essentially, unfortunately, but you can at least, run pretty quick to get back after you have died, and then that little jump kind of helps you a little bit as well. Moving on to her E ability, which is the Edge Dancer, basically unleashing a spinning kick to knock enemies airborne. Landing the hit will actually allow her to zip to the target with a grapple hook for a second kick. So essentially you can actually do 2 kicks technically if you actually land the first one, which is very nice, and it does about 35 damage. Unfortunately, she actually does not have any passives unlike some of the other characters in the game, so she's, missing out on a little bit, but she's more of like a basic kind of kit that she has. So definitely not that bad. Moving on to her ultimate is called the Electroplasma Explosion. Essentially switches the Red Room Rifle to destruction mode and unleashes Electroplasma Blast, damaging enemies within the range and leaving plasma on the ground to slow nearby enemies. So like I said with her shots, if you can get your teammates to lower them essentially, that could do some decent damage, especially doing the whole slowing down enemies. So definitely not that bad. Moving on to, she does have a team-up ability, which is a Super Sensory Hunt. Like I said in the Hawkeye video, essentially Hawkeye shares his Hunter sight with Black Widow that just enables her to do the after images. So similar to Hawkeye, well, not really similar, but kind of with his ultimate, just giving it to Natasha. So pretty good, especially if they're up close. You can kind of just hit them with the batons and not really have to worry about anything. Guys, that is pretty much it on the full breakdown of Black Widow's abilities in Marvel Rivals. Kind of bare bones, honestly, but nothing too crazy. She is still pretty decent to play as, and I think she's getting a buff next season, so hopefully it should be a little bit better with that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and be sure to check out my other video where I talk about everything coming in Season 2 and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.